Welcome everyone to the Panasonic Arena for today's Osaka Overload. Now, before we get on with today's game, as you can see, I'm hanging out with a few of the fans before the game. But we do have a game from our home stadium to catch up on against Osaka. So, without further ado, let's hop back into Football Manager 21, catch up on that game, and then crack on with this one. Okay, so when we welcomed Osaka in the league, it went rather well. A simple 1-0 victory in our previous game as we head over to their place to verse them in the cup. In fact, we was the better side. I didn't see many highlights for them. We had a couple of occasions. Our goalkeeper on one occasion hoofed it up to their defence, who then tried to hoof it over the top to their striker. But luckily, he lost the 1v1 against our keeper, who managed to make a lovely save. Overall, though, as you can see, match statistics, like I said, we was the better team. We had 11 shots to their 8, 5 on target to their 5, a 1.2 XG to a 0.63, 11 corners to 5, 4 fouls to 12, 0 yellow cards, 92% passing to 85, 58% possession to 42. Our one and only goal coming from Nicky, from centre-back, Mr. Havania himself. He's been rather good at scoring, quite frankly. We brought him for his solid defence. I did say he was decent at scoring, and well, he's been coming up with a couple of headers already so far. I believe that was his second, maybe third goal of the season, so he's already coming up trumps. As you can see, though, nobody in the starting lineup struggled. In fact, I don't think any of the subs particularly struggled. Fukai came on for Miyazawa so he could rest up, because he's one yellow card away from a suspension. Suge is also a yellow card away from a suspension, but he wasn't tired. So what I ended up doing was bringing on Ono for Lopez, so Lopez could rest up as well. And then we held on to our third substitute in case we got any injuries. So that was our first game against Osaka over at our place in the league. Now, time to swap over to the cup, go to their place and see how we get on. So I'll see you over at their stadium in just a second. Welcome everyone back to the Panasonic Stadium. We are of course in the locker room, and as you can see, we're actually going for the exact team that played them in the previous game. Few little tweaks to the particular player instructions from the previous screen. Our assistant suggested a few changes, so I thought I would go along with those opposition instructions, but everything else is exactly the same. So Nakano will be in goal, a backline of Suga, Havania, Fukumori and Komai. Central midfield will be controlled by Kim, Mi, Tai, Arano and Miyazawa. We then have attacking midfield of Sonkrazin and Anderson Lopez sitting behind Lucas. Our bench consists of Owaka, Yanagi, Tanaka, Fukai, AK-47, Ono and Nakashima. But without further ado, let's head on over, have a little look how the players feel about it. Well, 7 don't like the team shape, even though it worked out last time, and Ono is not liking the tactical familiarity. Good job you're starting on the bench, my friend. And the other 3 are enjoying it. Opposition instructions, like I said, were tweaked, and I did learn something when I was playing the other game. Juicy Jong, yeah, I might nearly mispronounce his name. So if Juicy Jong sounds like I'm saying something else, just know my brain went there as well. I didn't mean to, but my brain is also going there. Anyways, these are the team. I don't particularly notice anyone in their team who stands out for me in terms of being a high-profile name. I could be wrong. There could be some Japanese name in there which I'm overlooking, but no one is standing out to me, which is always a good sign. So, we've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. Can we do that with punch fists? We can. So we are. Unfortunately, though, it's not gone down as great as the team top in the previous one. And we've got a very weird camera angle. We're sitting behind the lighting before heading on out to the pitch. So, we are out there. There are 10 changes to their starting lineup. I guess they didn't like the team they put out against us last time. Juicy Jong, not Dong, but Jong, whipping it in. Lucky for us, though, we've cleared it away. Nakamura will collect, though. Nakamura playing it over to Kagawa. Kagawa gets it to Shinwonho. Yes, he's only got 1 ho. Not 2, not 3, 1. 1 singular ho. Komai, though, gets it to Fukumori. Back to Komai once more. Ono hunting him down. Lovely ball over the top to Lucas, though. We've penetrated through, and Sonkrazin is coming on the attack as well. Lucas, though, goes alone. Get it on target, my friend. If you're going to go alone, at least keep the shot on target. Suga, though, will throw one in here on the 13th minute. Gets it to Kim Min Tai. Over to Sonkrazin. Back to Kim Min Tai once more. Gives it away, though. Oh no. Intercepts it. It's now with Toyama. Toyama 101 with Nakano. Nakano, lovely save by Nakano. And it's a corner. Can we avoid conceding from this as Juicy Jong is going to whip one in? It's really tempting to rename him. I am very tempted. My brain keeps going there, but we shall not. We shall behave. He shall remain as Juicy Jong. Not anything else juicy. But we are in the 29th minute, 30th. We are actually struggling a little bit for shots. Possession-wise, we're still the better team, but we are not using the possession wisely. And they've just played the ball straight over the top to Toyama. Havania, you need to do better, my friend. I love the fact that you're getting up and scoring headers, but you can't be letting a guy run in behind you like that. So, I knew that one was going in. Don't know why. Just had a feeling. And Toyama gets on to the end of the free kick. Rather soft. Rather soft indeed. Who was supposed to be marking him? Suga, probably. He was the guy who got back in the end. Not quite sure. We're not going to watch it for a third time. And that is them getting off to a 1-0 lead going into half time. Very bad timing indeed. Havania is on a yellow card and a 6.5. I think we might rest him up, to be honest, because he's not having the greatest of games, even though he's our best centre-back. So you've been unlucky so far. You know what? We'll go with that. If Havania can pick his stuff up, it's not too disappointing being 1-0 down in this game. And quite frankly, 6 points so far. We've got a 6-point gap on that bottom place. If we finish in third or above, I will be happy. Because I think Grampus should be above us. I think we should be the team that's nabbing that 4th place spot in reality. So if we're third or above, that's an improvement on where we really should be. Though we are not getting the opportunities. We need to be making more of this ball, lads. Come on. In fact, I'm going for a balanced approach. I know we're away from home, but we're a goal down. We need to get something going. So let's try and get something going from the back. We are in fact going to go by condition. See if anyone in poor condition is having a bad game. For instance, Kim Min Tai is having a good game, but he's on a yellow card and poor condition. But Anderson Lopez is a bit naff and a bit tired. Whereas on the other end, he's not very tired, but he's having a poor game and he's on a yellow card. So, Havania, we're not going to risk you, and Kim, we're not going to risk you. So Fukai can come on for him. I don't know why Fukumari's name was in my brain, but it was. So Fukai is going to come on as ball winning midfielder. Tanaka is going to come on there, and I guess on a 6.4, we really need to take off Miyazawa. So Miyazawa, can we bring on another player? Yanagi, how are you in central defense? He's not too bad. So you know what, Yanagi, you're going to have to play here, because what we're going to have to do is this. Tanaka can be the ball winning midfield. Fukai can come over to this side. And that is our remaining substitutes. We've now got to pray that nobody gets sent off or injured. And we are going to give a bit of encouragement to the lads. Hopefully that goes down well. It seems to have gone down well, although Song Krasin is a little bit tired and might end up missing the next game as a result. But Arano plays it over to Fukai. Fukai over to Lopez. Lopez, come on! Lopez, acres of space, edge of the area, third goal of the season, has just got us a cracking equaliser before we're going to drop back to a cautious approach. Let's have another look at this one. We're not going to skip it. We watched theirs twice, so we're going to watch ours twice. Arano plays it over to Fukai, gets it past the referee. Lopez, way too much space, takes a little time, a little touch, and delivers it into the bottom left-hand side. Now, that's got us up into second place. Can we get anything from this free kick? Song Krasin will be the one to take it. Whips it in, back post. Oh, it's a lovely header by Lopez. Another goal, 4th of the season. Lopez, my friend. What a time to grab a brace in this fixture. Whipped in, drills in the header, and we have taken the lead. Come on. Their defence should have done a little better there. That is what we like to see, Lopez. This is why we've got him using up one of our foreign player slots. The man has come up twice in today's game. Free header, almost pulled one back. Luckily for us, it doesn't equate to anything, and we have 6 minutes remaining of this game. Okuno, though, on the halfway line, whips one up. Nakano, lovely collection. Although this is a highlight, so something must go on that's semi-interesting. Please don't be rolling it out and giving them a goal, because I'll be really irritated by that, Nakano. Just keep possession. Fukai, ball over the top. Lucas is there. Lopez is there. Lucas, Ivor? No. Lucas, if you're going to shoot, I've said this several times, keep it on target. Lopez, though, turns, plays it over to Urano. He's got Lucas in front. He's got Komai as well. Komai. Can he pull it back for Fukai, maybe? Fukai's with you, Komai. You can pull it back to him and he can get over to Lopez. No, you're going to deliver it to Lopez. Urano, free space, edge of the area. Come on. Urano's first goal of the season. And I think that's going to seal it, ladies and gents. That has made it 3-1 in today's game with just additional time remaining. Let's have another look at this one. Urano again. They gave him way too much space. Same situation as Lopez's first. Shouldn't have done it, and he punished them for it. So, full time, we eventually picked up our effort, and look at that from Lopez. A 9.1 and a brace. What a lovely double header against Osaka. 2 wins from 2, 1 in league, 1 in the cup. Worked out pretty well. 10 shots to their 7 in the end, 6 on target to their 5, a 1.01 XG to a 0.7, 7 corners to 5, 14 fouls to 8, 2 yellow cards, 89% passing to 76, 64% possession to 36. But let's head into the dressing room. Tell lads how great a job they did. You know what? I'm happy with the result and the way you played, lads. That was excellent. So, as you can see, second in the group. Now, Nagasaki has quite a few games in hand. They have 2 on us, 1 on Grampus, 3 on Osaka, who's played 5 games, and 2, of course, on Red Diamonds. But even so, if we go on Grampus dropping to the bottom and having a game in hand, they can only go up to a maximum of 4 points. They'll still be well behind us, and we are in a very comfortable position, especially considering we only have 8 games. We're halfway through, sitting second with 3 wins out of 4. So that is today's episode. Who are we going to verse next week? Well, I'm going to quickly go through these. He's pleased and he's managed to make a few players happy. Nice to see our assistant doing a good job with those interviews. But our fixture list. So if things don't change, the plan is I'm probably going to skip over the Yokohama game. I might come back for that one. Yokohama is a very good side though, and I think as the title holders, it might be rather painful to do an episode with them. Do they have any big name players? If they have a big name player, I might do it just so we can verse them. Just for the interest of being able to take on a big name. Nobody really jumping out at me from their team. So we're going to skip over that. We're going to jump quite far. We're going to play this game against Tokushima Vortis. Now, Tokushima Vortis, for those who don't know, is newly promoted. They're a side who we should be beating. They're expected to finish down in 17th. We are then going to go to the opposite extreme. I could bring us back for this Kawasaki game. You know what? We will. We'll come back for Kawasaki Frontier, I think. Or maybe we'll come back for the Grampus game. Yeah, we'll come back for Kawasaki and we'll come back for Grampus. And then I think we'll play either Antlers or Sendai in the game after. Of course, this is if the fixture list doesn't change. And then we will play the second game against Avispa Fukuoka, the one that's in the Emperor's Cup 3rd round for the episode after that. And then, well, as you can see, June is a bit empty, July is a bit empty, and August gets rather busy. So I think the fixtures around here might shift and change and get a bit more congested. So we'll figure it out going forward after that. But I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely week ahead of you, and goodbye.